So, how was your last time in Helsinki? You played in Red Room, right?
Oh, it was amazing.
It was amazing?
And we all had to wear those cloaks, and we went into the little ice bar for a vodka. It was great.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I was there with some friends from America here just a while ago for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it was
Had the
nice.
ice drink.
Yeah.
Spit my gum out.
Bless you. It came out in March,
yeah.
But it's not out in the UK until end of June.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. How's the response been like?
Amazing,
What's
actually.
now?
Yeah, quite taken aback, really.
Where is it out now? Or has it been released?
It's been released. I don't know whether it's gone to the States yet.
Okay.
It's definitely been released in Europe and Scandinavia.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, how's life on tour been? How many dates do you have behind you now?
We've only done 3. So this is like the 4th night. But my throat's already playing up, and I'm just like, I always turn into a hypochondriac before the gig. I'm just like, oh, my throat, oh. But if I get tired, I can't sing. So
yeah.
Your vocal cords thicken up, and they're not as agile, and it's really frustrating.
Yeah. Has there been any partying, or is it just from the actual shows?
No, it's just from the shows. I mean, to be honest, in Italy, it was just. We didn't stop. It was like 8-hour drives. We set up the merch, did the show, sold the merch, went to bed.
Oh, yeah.
And ate lots of pasta.
Oh.
So now this tour, this is going to be the running tour, apparently, because I've got to work off all the pasta and the pizza. But you know what? It was Italy, you know.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Oh, you gotta have pasta when
Absolutely.
you're in
So here we'll be eating. What's the national dish of Finland?
What's the national dish?
I had some amazing salmon in the dressing room. That was amazing.
Was it good?
Yes.
Was it smoked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really, really, really good. And the water's lovely here as well. The tap water tastes really nice.
The tap water's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, and it makes your hair go really soft, and my hair's really thin, and you can't do anything with it. But when it's been washed under the Scandinavian water, it's just like, ooh, you know, like soft and.
That's good. That's good.
So I love the water in Scandinavia.
What were we thinking? We just wrote all these questions. We sat down for a beer in the bar. I haven't even checked my paper yet.
Oh God, me being me got me and Kate lost. We walked back. We were in a place called Padova in Italy, and my sense of direction's appalling. And Kate always says
show, before show.
Before show. So we were really So we were really stressed out, and she's not been feeling well. She's had a really bad throat infection while she's not doing interviews. And neck was out here. I was really upset when I saw her actually, because I'd had it and I think I'd given it her, and then she'd got it worse than me, and I felt really bad. Yeah. And she wanted to go back to the venue, and I was like, I want to go back as well because I want to prepare and do my diva exercises, and so we went back, and poor Kate, she stopped, and I went to ask somebody the way, and in the 3 seconds that I'd left her side, she got propositioned by 3 guys in a car asking how much. She didn't have a Mac on, but no excuse. So poor thing, so she was really traumatised. And then the poor guy that was supporting us had to come and rescue us. I was stood there, thank God for mobile phones. I was stood there going, we're by the church. And the poor guy came belting down to rescue us, walked us back to the venue, and then 5 minutes later he was on stage. And I felt really guilty. Because it was all me, blonde dippiness,
So you got rescued.
We did get rescued, yes. This is the new uniform.
It's the new. We were just looking at photos and wondering who makes them for you.
Don't look at my fake tan, please. It's all went patchy. I put it on in the dark last night, and I've got big white bits, so please. I've got makeup to put on my legs for later. Our friend Ingrid, she's actually doing a clothing label with Kate. They're doing client clothing together, and Ingrid made them. She's always made our uniforms. She made the Swedish air hostess ones that we sort of adapted to suit our purposes, and she made the brown leather dresses as well, and now she's made these, which are very sort of Eastern European GDR sort of.
Nice.
Yeah, they're very hot though.
Yeah.
I mean it's wool, and it's like in Italy it was like 25 degrees, and I was like, women are supposed to perspire, not sweat, but I was sweating. All the pictures of me, it's just films of sweat coming off my face. I was just like, thank God my eyelashes stayed on, that's all I can say. Sort of saving grace.
Yeah.
Just rolling down my face, and anyway, you don't want to know that. Destroy the glamour in one foul swoop. It is. I was shifting the gear this morning, and we've got like this big case for the keyboard, and BA broke all it did have 3 handles, which made manoeuvring quite easy, but BA broke all the handles off, and I dropped it on my toe twice this morning, so I'm not very happy. So
that's the Glenmore.
Yes. Oh, Client A, Client B, and Client E. Yeah, I mean,
where do they come from?
Well, we started out, and we didn't want to be known as like Alan McGee's wife and the bird from Dubstar.
Yeah.
So we thought, because people are going to have preconceptions and they're going to be like, So we released the first 10-inch EP. We were photographed from the neck downwards.
Yeah, I saw that.
Very sort of Gilbert and George, which we really liked. And we wanted to be anonymous. So we just called ourselves A and B. And we got critical acclaim as well. And then they found out who we were and started with the little snide remarks, But, we've done it on our own. We've worked really, really hard. We've toured our asses off and had a lot of, it's been great. It's been fraught and, sometimes you question your own sanity and wonder why the hell you're doing it, but, Well, it was always you who said, actually, when we were recording Heartland, that we're a dance band that you can't actually dance to. So we sped it up a little bit on Heartland.
Cool.
Yeah. And then this one, we just went for it and just went, right, it sounds really exciting because it's fast, so let's keep going with it. And with the speed of it, we started doing things very brutally and very, there's not a lot of polish and fluff on this album. It's actually quite brutal. And it just sort of started becoming like this sort of goth disco album. So we just went with it. I mean, we never.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of that on the older one as well.
Yeah. But I mean, we never sort of preconceive ideas. We just start with drum loops and a few words and just see what happens. I'm DJing, which I love. I love inflicting my taste in music on people. So I am available for bookings.
Really? What kind of stuff do you play when you DJ?
A lot of sort of 80s cheese and hip hop and a bit of 80s hip hop. I really like Grace Jones. Really like new. I just kind of mix up the new and the old electro really, and stick a bit of flash dance in there.
Yeah.
Well, it was Giorgio Moroder after all, wasn't it? So
definitely.
and a bit of 70s disco, a bit of 80s hip hop. It's cool.
Yeah.
I do like my punk as well, but you kind of have to pick your moments.
Yeah, but it kind of fits in if you throw it in between.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like a big sort of post-punk. I love my post-punk. I love like Joy Division and and all that. Yeah, and Magazine, and it's a lot of northern bands actually. A lot of bands from Manchester. But I'm gonna blow your socks off.
Good.
Yeah.